Okay, I went out to the package store, gas up the Jeep. I came back. I could smell burnt brakes on my passenger rear. So just jacked up the rig. We're going to check this out, take this caliper off, check it all out. She's pretty hot, so I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if my guide pins are frozen. I really hope it's not the caliper, but got to get to the bottom of this and figure out why I got all this extra heat. So got a big 48-hour camping and jeeping event up in Colebrook, so really got to get this thing rectified. Didn't expect this to happen, but you got to pay attention to your Jeep. Well, what can you do? Timing is everything. This caliper is completely frozen. Called up AutoZone, going to swap it out for $71. So I just took it all apart. Unfortunately, got to change this thing out, but got to have it ready for tomorrow. Guides are good. That's good. I'll put some goop in these, get them all nice. Pads were fine. Unfortunately, when you wheel these Jeeps and you're in mud and water all the time, you just never know. So there you go. Rear caliper, shot, passenger side. Yeah, so this kind of sucks. Just bad timing. It is what it is. At least I found out now. It's never a good time for a caliper to go bad, as Dwayne and Gary know. All right. Pulled the gear out of the Jeep. Could not compress that caliper. Lubed up the guides. Put my pads on. You can see the lubricant in there. Should be fine. Obviously, I just got to reconnect the line when I get the new caliper and bleed the brakes. All in all, not bad. Could have been worse, but at least I found it now. But definitely the thing was throwing some heat, man. I could smell it burning up bad. So we'll get this thing fixed up. All right, gonna be heading out to AutoZone. Go get that caliper. Obviously, I'll have to have Mama give me a hand bleeding the brakes after I put this new caliper on there. This thing's in the go position. I called Cooter up. Cooter says, yeah, when you get a new caliper, it should come with 2 new washers for the banjo bolt. So I've got the banjo bolt and the old washers right underneath that rag, but we'll be getting a couple new ones. As I said, $71. You got to turn in the old one, $71 for a new passenger side rear caliper at AutoZone. Bad timing, but on the other hand, glad I caught it now rather than on the highway somewhere. All right, stand by. Okay, I just got back from AutoZone. In the future, if you're going to swap one of these out, they actually wanted the adapter bracket, and you can see I have it all prepped. So I just took the new one off and let them keep that. And it was $45 core charge for that. So basically this thing cost $71. It came with a new banjo bolt as well as the new washer, so that's nice. There's the bleeder right there. And then the guy gave me the guides. We'll keep those for a rainy day. He gave me those bolts as well. I think I'm going to use, these are 14 millimeter head bolts that came with the new one. I think I'm going to use my 13 that I have. And then I got some new slides for the brake pads, which I'll keep in the toolbox as well. So there you have it right there, $71. Get this thing installed. Then I got to get Mama down here to push that brake pedal and help me bleed these brakes. Okay, brand new banjo bolt right there. 2 new washers. I got them pretty tight. I'll put the actual caliper on the adapter bracket and then we'll tighten it up a little more and we'll get this thing all set up. Okay, you can see I've got a little piece of 1/4-inch hose here. I'll put some rags in that box for when I bleed the brakes. This new caliper uses, the bleeder is an 11 millimeter. So I got the wrench in the go position. So not bad. We'll get her squared away, put a little tension on this thing and see how she looks. Okay, just gonna bleed the brakes. Got everything in the go position. The master cylinder opened up because obviously I lost a fair amount as that piston drained. So we'll be adding some brake fluid in there after we get all the air out of the system. So not bad. All in all, an hour of travel round trip, maybe 15 minutes to take it apart, another 15 to put it back together and bleed the brakes. Not bad at all. All right. After about 10, 12 times, I got all the air out of the line. Close the bleeder up, put the cap on it. There we go. I'll put this tire on, torque it up, take it for a test drive. Okay, bled the brakes, wheels back on. Gonna take it for a test drive. All right, new passenger side rear caliper. Just gonna go take her for a test drive, make sure she's okay. I mean, it drove good earlier. It's just that when I got back from my errands, I could smell all the brakes burning, and it was red hot. So we should be okay. Oh yeah, I got plenty of pedal. Very okay. A good run. Seems like things are dry there. Caliper worked great. Plenty of pedal. Look at the stock driver's side. So 44,000 miles on the Jeep, plenty of wheeling, plenty of mud. Lost the rear caliper today, but we're all set.